I may have to get rid of dog meat to send them off. That sound goes through me. Just feel stabbing pain in me right now. Maybe an armory, but they treat it just as a radiation dump. Do I have the protection suit on me? I don't. Ooh, this is not quite as durable, but it's a lot lighter. Jesus. Shouldn't that water be heavily irradiated? Oh, I'm just full of so many cancers right now. Under the sea.
Over here. There. Where?
Ow. Dick. One sec. Hey folks. 52, 53, 54, 55. You know, I'm really not interested. Let's get what we can of this place and move on. Okay, for some reason my keyboard's just starting to lag the fuck out. I do want to get a new one. It screwed me over so many fucking times in Destiny. And I do hate the system in this. It's really not designed for this kind of screen. It seems that it might cooperate slightly better if you hold down the mouse button and do it, but maybe slightly. It's dodgy. Okay, this is a missile silo. He's constantly refusing to jump. It's not helping. Yeah, toxic material from fucking deed. Don't know why it jumps off. The game's just Bethesda polished. Oh, I thought I missed. No, fuck it. Oh, I'll have to come back in here later anyway. Well, that was largely a waste. Well, I stopped for a bit there. Ooh, actually, I should use all these books. So some. There's a guy I follow on Twitter. And he does entry talking about different old comics and whatnot. and some newer ones, and it's interesting to read because I never really got into like the Marvel comics or DC as a kid. They just weren't in stores. It was Beano, Dandy, or Simpsons, and that was it. Only when I was much older did I get my first and only Spider-Man comic. I think I only ever got one. I don't know what issue it was, but I think there was an Agent Venom thing, though I had no fucking idea who Agent Venom was. I just remember he had a Spider-Man-esque. He looked like Spider-Man, and he tried to stop a guy who was escaping in a helicopter. But since he'd caught up to the guy decided to suicide out. Had a gun in his mouth and everything. Talked a bit with the gun in his mouth and then pulled the trigger. That shocked me because I was like all I'd seen up to this point were like the X-Men cartoons and bits here and there. Some of the old Spider-Man cartoon, the one before Spider-Man Ultimate, the one that ends with him meeting, what's the guy? He did all the cameos. Stan Lee. He meeting Stan Lee. I kept forgetting. I kept thinking of other names. It was annoying. Stan Leeus. No, not that one. But yeah, anyway. Roman Centurion. But yeah, I saw bits of that, bits here and there. But it was, I know, never guy middle of committing suicide with Magnum in his mouth or whatever. It was, but yeah, they were talking about Terra, character you've seen in Teen Titans. The original iteration was a lot different, apparently. She was an evil cunt who cared nothing for the Titans. Was just outright using and manipulating them, and was just a generally really shitty person. Fans apparently took issue with it. The guy never really he made some points, but I feel he didn't say enough to justify it. It just ends up coming off in the... Ever seen much Criminal Minds? There was one episode where one of them theorizes that maybe the criminal in the case of the week was a woman. And she was aghast at the woman being less than perfectly moral. One of the chicks in it on the team. And Blondie. She was aghast at the idea of it. And yeah, it just sounds like that. I tend to presume the worst out of people because I've seen so many assholes. It's an easy assumption to make. I'm just picking a direction and walking in it right now. It's just an easy assumption to make. And you know what, sure, let's go this way. Or actually, no.
Be careful.
This isn't towards... yeah, this is a new area. I got my directions flipped around for a moment. But, yeah, it just ends up making me think of that. Criminal Minds, I watched a bit of it, Mum loved the show. Shamar... what's the guy's name? The dark guy off the show, the black guy. I can't remember his name, either the character or the actor. Shamar... Moore? I don't know. Mum loves him. Anyway, she was sad when he left the show. She liked other characters too, but she really loved him. But, shit. Fuck. Okay. Dog meat. Roo? Yeah, go vote 101. Thank you. The panting is going through me, sorry. I wouldn't mind having him with me, but...
Be careful.
Oh, it's actually jabs of pain. Ugh. But anyway, most of the characters in that were groovy, but Prentice and Blondie, I dislike Blondie for that remark. And Prentice, I'm gonna spoil a bit on it for you, but it was like one of the weakest parts in the show. I always presumed, and maybe it was confirmed, I can't remember, that the actress wanted off the show, but then things changed and she decided to stay on the show. So they kind of wrote her an exit point. Basically, a villain from her past comes up, and while they kind of deal with him, he's still active and a threat to the team. Someone got injured. And so Prentice fakes her death to get a kid that he was after to safety, and so the team wouldn't be in danger anymore. And then after faking her death for a while with Nerd Guy grieving, going to her old house, bawling his eyes out, her death really hit him hard. She comes back, swans in, and outright tells him to his face that she suffered more than he did. Knowing that our friends were out there but she couldn't go and see them. Compared to the guy who thought his friend was dead and was having great difficulty grieving for them. Compare that with the woman who pointlessly faked her own death. To get the kid to safety? Sure. These were FBI agents. These people are constantly in danger. Another mook on the list is a pointless thing. You know, to be behaving like this over. I just saw a dog. Dog meat's gonna suicide. You just couldn't go on without me. So yeah, Prentice. Oh, they're shitty. Apparently, one of the higher ups left the team, and she took over from him or something, and they brought another chick in. But I know little about her. Okay, let's just wait for a bit. I'm hoping Dogmeat just teleports away. But, wait, I see two people there. Hallucinating? No, I think he was approaching me, leaving an after image, while going incredibly slowly. Sure, if it's safer to wait, let's wait till daytime hours. But, yeah. Maybe there's other scenes that make the character, you know, like, if imagine a point system, a reputation in the game, that would make up for it, that would make them seem better or whatever. I didn't see them. From what I'd seen of the characters, Prentice was fine, and she does that egregious thing. And the other one was okay. She was neutral, and then was batshit, so obviously I felt nothing for her. The Raid Shack. Similar to Bandit Base. But, yeah, all the guys on the team were grand. I know one guy did have a bad time. He was a little edgy and a dick, but his was justified. It wasn't a pointless, my suffering is bigger than yours, even though it was completely self-inflicted and pointless, or the other woman's episode, where, yeah, he had legitimate things going on. They actually made a measure to, like, he was not being an asshole, and he was an asshole, but there was reason for it. They actually did a bit of balance rather than, you know, women are inherently moral exemplars. And that. It's just like psychopathy in both cases, and it's just brushed on uncared about. So many writers just don't know how to write female characters without doing that. It's so retarded. My aunt, for all her issues, gave me great advice for writing characters. She got it probably off one of the many courses she was on. She jumped around a lot. Um, she did poetry at one bit, and now she's writing a novel now. But before either of those, she did history and different bits. But anyway, she it's safe you're writing a character. Start off with your idea for them, not their sex, and it can be presumably dragged out to race. But what are they? Are they a king? Are they like a monarch? Are they a chieftain? Are they a machine? Are they a ball of fire? What are they? And flesh them out, design them, and then put the rest in. So if you do have any weird quirks and whatnot, it's not going to come out in the character because you're just slotting those words in. Obviously, it doesn't work for everything. Like if you want to make a particular character, like you kind of have to face those issues head on. Boop, boop. Like, and one thing to keep in mind when I'm saying this, I'm not saying that, oh, my writing is perfect, it's flawless. No, I know presumably what I'm writing is flawed, it's probably not great, but I'm always trying to balance characters, have likable aspects and flaws to them, rather than ignoring the flaws and pretending they're perfect, or just brushing past their psychopathy. I think Prentice also went off on the guy Mum loves for a stupid reason. A girl comes to him saying, I'm really not trusting this guy. He seems too good to be true." And it's like, okay, trust your instincts. Maybe something's up with him. The other one started screaming, going off the wall at him, because he was apparently just to shut up and listen. And so he has to apologize. What's the point in going to someone for advice if they're the worst scum of the earth for giving advice? I'm terrible at getting advice off people. I can relate to just wanting to talk about it. And sometimes the advice helps. Sometimes I have to sleep on it. But typically it's just I want to talk about it because I'm terrible at taking advice. I prefer to bubble it out in my own head, because then I can at least do something that I can probably think of. I can hopefully think of something I can actually do. I have so many weakness, ailments and falling down points to me that will be hard for someone else to keep track of them all. Hell, I've forgotten some of the elements I have. I frequently forget that I actually have lockjaw. It's not officially diagnosed, but I've yawned before. My jaw is locked on multiple occasions. So, also, I actually had a weird issue with sometimes I'll turn my head and I'll get like a huge spasm, like a crick in my neck, and I'll feel like water trickling down the back of my neck. Actually, as I'm describing it, I'm going through the symptoms of it. Ugh. But yeah, what's the point in going to someone for advice when it's just, like, they're terrible for giving it. And certainly I don't think anyone's terrible for giving it. It's just, it's probably just not going to be useful to me. Because I'm terrible in acting on other people's guidance, because I tend to forget it, or, I have some foible that means I can't act on it. Believe me, I'm more, like, psychological scarring than man, but, yeah, going the other way about it, just such egregious overreaction. Not that the show acknowledges it as such, he's solely in the wrong. Again, it's like Burn Notice. Fiona's scum of the earth, but she isn't treated as such. They aren't. She has a complete glass jaw to the point of fleeing the country for someone dishing out to her once what she frequently does to her friends and her supposed, soulmate or, love interest. It flees the fucking country. A complete fucking glass jaw. It's fucking irritating. Ugh. But jeez. Ugh. Again, so many people confuse strength for belligerence, and then flip that around if Anne happens to them. Suddenly them being hurt isn't strength for the other character. Oh no, they're scum of the earth. But them marauding, beating up their supposed friends, shotgunning them, albeit with a beanbag, but still, oh, that's strength, that's hardy, har. And happening to them is, it's time to rape and pillage the character in as vowed retribution. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, I have to stop and just focus on what I'm saying, because I have memory issues. I can remember fuck-ups from eons past and have a panic attack about them, and gibber at myself about them. Recent things, not so much. What I've just said, not so much. Why would you toss your... Presumably it ended up in there by accident. Oi, oi, oi. Woo, baby! I need to be quieter. Mom's asleep in the other room, and I'm now in a new room, as I was saying before. Shit, nice. But yeah, it's right next to her, and there's a lot less sound dampening. I just kind of keep forgetting that. I'm too used to being in the other room. It's been quite a few years since I was in here. Jesus, it's been a long time since I was in here, actually. And I'm not sure how much I recorded at night when I was. I did record at night in the past in here, but Jesus. Recorded during the day sometimes as well. I'm having difficulty remembering much of those times. I think I probably primarily recorded at night, but still. I think I recorded a lot, some during the day and some at night, but I don't think I got quite this enthusiastic. So I may need to apologize to her. Jesus. Oh, beautiful. Such a mess. And stab happy. It's a unique knife. Ugh. Turpentine is not worth it. I picked up things of the same value but less weight. That's the cutting point. Wait. So weird, like, yeah, see, owl pixelation. They're proximity based. I thought they were activation based.
I've got one.
Huh?
We'll get him. Bring it.
I hate all the changes to bring to YouTube, like the now inability to auto add playlists to playlists. If it was already set up, then that's one thing, but for one that isn't, I have to do it manually now. The flamer got shot away. Thankfully, you can still pull it from here. Yeah.
Look what we have here. Where? That's it. That's it.
Jesus.
Oh, that's the end of that.
I wish I could have a loot filter set up, because most enemy armor I'm just not that interested in. Okay, this is of interest. Explosions mean fighting, fighting means money.
That takes care of that.
Jesus. You are not worth it. Go to your friend.
I've got one. You'll get him.
Oh!
Yeah? Yeah? You want some of this? I don't like the look of this place.
You don't like the look of most places.
Very well.
Oh, Friendship Station. Heard about you before.
Hey,
Arrow, where the settlement has been hit pretty hard lately by a marauding gang of riotous ruffians. But it would seem that after 101 made a little solo sojourn into the murky depths of Moresti Station, the attacks stopped. The cherry on top? He emerged a short time later with a lad named Ian West, who presumably had been taken captive in the latest raid. So what happened down there in the stinking, slinking subway tunnels? Friendly chit-chat? Or a classic case of shotgun diplomacy? In the end, I guess it doesn't really matter. Arafu is quiet once more, thanks to the efforts of the lone wanderer from Vault 101. Until next time, this is Three Dog!
I couldn't actually listen to those bits of his broadcasts. I just have to be quick about turning them off. Otherwise I could get screwed by the songs. I accidentally ruined that. But I stopped him from fucking missiling me in the face. And yeah, to be honest, I don't want his pocket rocket anywhere near my face. Not exactly my cup of tea. Now, if he was, you know, hot anime girl Futa, maybe then, yeah, sure, but well, he ain't, so it's no point bringing it up. Oh, I suppose it depends. I've seen ones that could probably replace my torso. So it's just like, I like my internal organs where they are. Thank you very much. Ooh. To GNR outpost. Oh. Ooh.
Yes, what is it?
Wait here.
I shall wait here until you...
Here, 1 second. Hey folks, and I'm back. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'll just continue. Ooh, yeah. Repair and new pound stick. No, stay. Oh.
I've got one. I've got your back. Oh! Need some help with this one. Oh!
Not entirely sure what that beeping's about. Cool roamer. Don't tell me you died to the cockroach. Oh, wait, was I here before? Yeah, damn. Got all the way here, but never stepped out. Shame. Yeah, oh yeah, I think I came out here then was just pissed off, thinking I'd gotten it. Haven't actually discovered anything this way. Watching as much Mitten Squad and Mike Burnfire videos as I have, while they kind of encouraged me to get it to play these games, get them to work and all that, they've also kind of killed it on me because on top of spoiling stuff on the wiki and whatnot, and I guess End Apple too. You know, I've just seen so much of the game. I'm terrible at replaying things, and technically I've never finished it before. I played a bit of it, but it's not a replay. You know what I mean. It's mentally, I'm still counting it against it because I've just seen so much of it. Yes, you are. Okay. Gonna have to rebuild you. Better, faster, stronger. The other guy's stuck. I'll keep going. If I can find a building, he'll teleport to me.
Thank you. Here. Okay, if you say...
I feel nice right now. Oh shit, I just realized why he didn't catch up with me. I never told him to follow me again. See you some other time, mate. I thought I had. Oh, well, I'd actually forgotten all about stopping him.
You return. Shall I?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't quite remember the way I was going. I think it's this way. No, it seems not in the slightest. that. Just realized something as I was running around here. Not I'm not gonna go into detail about, but it's something from my story. Oh yeah, it is this way. I saw the smoking car, but I thought that was some due to something else or something. Actually, then again, maybe not.
Over here. Where? Damn it.
I think I may have been too extreme in what I was thinking. I'll let you know at some stage, but it's just like written under a pen name, so I can't say anything really. Defeats the purpose. I've already mocked my aunt enough for banjasting that. Can't turn around and do it myself.
Where? Oh, shit.
What happened to your minigun?
Can't stand the sight of your own blood.
Maybe because I fast traveled away? The other guy's gone? Shit. Oh, I love fighting super mutants. Fragga. No, that's fine. I was paranoid my words sore. But yeah, I'm just... who does this muttering sound like? Just some like old cartoon character. I'm softening it up a bit more, but because I'm just paranoid of accidentally stumbling it. You know, I make random noises and stumble into a slur.
There may be.
Kind of like how like I've named characters before, and I think, oh, I came up with a name because I just toss sounds together, and then it's like, no, that's an actual name. There's like 100,000 people called that, and it's just like shit.
Danger here.
So, I'm just worried of doing that here. At least the other one is more innocent. Seriously? Oh, is this the one I was thinking of before?
Hey. Out.
Plungers. Plungers gone wild. Oh yeah, that's in the general shape of a person. I might have thrown it off a little. Clearly, who's ever here should have taken those mentats instead of trying to flush them. someone was spinning there. I'm still waiting for the other two from earlier to turn up again, guarding a remember the two that escorted me, and well, the three that did, and one disappeared. I'm waiting for the other two to, well, all three did eventually. The other two to reappear, or maybe the first guy to reappear.
You like that?
Shit, one sec. My mind has more holes in it than I don't know what at this stage.
Care of that.
Well, that got nasty. Well, could have been a lot worse. Probably took less damage there than otherwise, but that's simply because the enemy couldn't aim over the concrete blocker.
I accept. Do it again and you're a corpse.
Apologies. That's Brotherhood Outcast. I thought I initially saw a bandit. I'm gonna stop here. See you next time.